Welcome to the Inline Struggle. My name is Chris. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a review of the K2 Unnatural. Before I get started with the review, I just want to say that I purchased these skates never intending in making a review, so I actually don't have all the parts. But I still feel I have a valid, perspective to share here since I've been skating them all this year pretty heavily. So here goes. So let's start out with the things I don't like about this skate. First and foremost, the thing I don't like about this skate is what's conspicuously missing. I do not like the frame that came with these K2 skates. The reason why is that the negative side of the frame has no protection for the bolts, and that's the side with the Allen keys on it. And so it's like I was transported back to 1995 with my rollerblade lightnings, where I was grinding ledges and rounding the Allen keys, and so it was like incredibly difficult to take out your wheels to rotate them or to do whatever. So I really didn't like that. Another thing I'm not too crazy about is the actual color of the skate. It's not that it's ugly, it's just not amazing. Another thing I don't like is the backslide groove. The reason I don't like it is that I have a kind of a I make a symmetrical groove, and this groove definitely has a 45-degree slant, so it just isn't built for me, but it's not like it's hard to get boot down. I can notice that when I do a royale on a ledge that I have to kind of cock my royale foot a little bit more at an angle than I would normally, but that's fine. It's not like it's difficult, it's just different. Another thing I don't like is this little embellishment on the 45-degree strap. The reason I don't like it is it completely, I have the other skate over here, it completely ripped off on this skate, and I think it looks better just without that gold piece. And I don't know if you can tell, it's already starting to rip out here. So I just wish they didn't have it. So the final thing I don't like about the skate is this little tab here that is meant to carry your skates. It's just too small to actually do the function. And so what I do is I use the 45-degree strap that I kind of loosely, I just do it just like this, where I hold the 45-degree strap when I'm not skating. And it works much better than that wimpy little nylon tab. So now let's talk about the things I do like about the skate. The first thing I like about the skate is the stock wheels. They're 60 millimeters and they're pretty good quality. I've been skating them for at least 3 months, and I've had minimal wear, I've had no chunking, no decoring, and they've just stood up really well. I like them. Another cool thing about the skate is it has this top strap up here, and that really helps with power transfer, and it also helps with forward flex, so I like to mess with it a little bit so I get the forward flex how I'd like it. So of course the great thing about this skate is the comfort level. The K2 skate, that K2 Unnatural, does feel like it has a heel raise just like any other skate. I could put my K2 Unnaturals on and then swap them for my M12s or my Thrones, and then I'd feel just at home, or vice versa. So that's a nice improvement because it doesn't have the K2 lean back, where K2 skates back in the day felt very flat. The other thing I like is actually the stiffness of the boot. Some people don't find it too stiff, and what you have to do is break in the skate. How I broke in the skate is that I lace it up all the way, and then I skated it by just leaving the buckle all flappy. So I just didn't buckle the buckle at all, and then just skated around my neighborhood, for half an hour, 45 minutes, and they got pretty good flex right here. You can't see the flex marks because of the 45-degree strap, but that's kind of where they're at. And some people, like Joey McGarry, likes to take out the top couple of laces just to get a little bit more wiggle room. I personally didn't like that. I skate with my laces all the way up, and my buckle isn't as tight. But I mean, generally speaking, my buckle isn't super tight, because I just don't like it for top sides. It makes me work harder, and I'm just lazy. So another thing that's really nice about the skate is the Teflon on the sole. It's really strong and it's really fast, and sometimes if I'm skating a ledge, I don't even know it's not waxed because it slides so nice. I think that's going to do it for this review. If you'd like to pick up these skates, I do know that Roller Warehouse has them in stock. I'll have a link in the description below. Support the shops, you know,